I'm Jarrett Carpenter, and this is More Than Blockchain. On this episode, I want to take a couple minutes to call out my price predictions for Bitcoin for the next 10 years. Now, before we go any further, this is not financial advice. I need to say that again. This is not financial advice. In fact, the way that I came up with these prices, and yes, if you're watching this or you're listening to this, please go to our Instagram. I have pinned this image at the top of our Instagram, so that way you can follow along. It will probably be easier for the rest of the episode if you can see the image. The image is up on our Instagram and on our YouTube, so you can go find that. As I was saying, the way I got to these prices was by looking at past performance to try to predict future outcomes. This is literally the hot hand fallacy. This is the same where if I hit 5 3-pointers in a row, I think I'm likely to hit the 6th, when really that's not the case. So we should never base future outcomes on past performance, but that's what I've done here. So I will reiterate, this is not financial advice. Once again, this is on the Instagram and it's on YouTube, so go find it and check it out. For 2024, I think Bitcoin is probably going to crack 100,000. Where it goes from there, I'm just not sure. It's a halving year. In 2025, I think Bitcoin is going to crack 225 in the bull run. It's a bull run year. This is also a price I've been sharing on More Than Blockchain and across other mediums. So I'm going to stick with this price and see how it works out. In 2026, we're going to start to cool into a bear market, and I think the price will probably hover around 175,000. In 2027, we will probably be in a full bear market if we also look back on past years, just like in 2019, just like in 2023. It should be the same in 2027, a bear market, or what I've called a zombie year, where not a lot happens. The price kind of trades sideways. And in that year, I think Bitcoin is going to go all the way down to kind of where it is today as I'm recording this, somewhere between $60,000 to $80,000. 2028 will be the 5th halving, which is exciting, and I think we're going to see Bitcoin price start to creep back up and get somewhere between 110,000 to 200,000. In 2029, it will be a bear market, or once again, this is based on past performance, where I think Bitcoin price will land somewhere between $400,000 to $600,000 in the bull market. Once again, not financial advice. In 2030, we'll have a cooling into the following year's bear market, where I think the price will drop down somewhere between $250,000 to $300,000 from a potential high of $400,000 to $600,000 in 2029. In 2031, we will have another bear market where the price will drop to somewhere between, I think, $150,000 to $180,000. 2032 will be the 6th Bitcoin halving, and I think the price will start to creep back up and land somewhere around $200,000 to $350,000 in that year. And then finally, 10 years out from today, which is 2024, is the year 2033. We will be in another bull market where I think the Bitcoin price will likely land somewhere between $850,000 to $1.1 million. Now, if this sounds crazy, it is. These prices are absolutely wild. Even putting them out on the internet, I was kind of like, wow, this makes sense based on historical data and trend, but it's still quite crazy. But there you are, Bitcoin has cracked $1 million. So what do you think? Do you think that these prices are right? Do you think that they're wrong? Where do you think I am off? Where do you think that I'm spot on? As always, please go ahead and follow us on social media at More Than Blockchain. As I said, this image is up on most of our social media accounts, so you can go find it and then follow along. No matter where you're listening to the podcast, please go ahead and subscribe. If that's on YouTube or a podcast platform, please subscribe. No matter where you're listening to the episode, please go ahead and share this with a friend, family member, or work colleague. These price predictions are kind of wild, but like I said, they're based on historical data and trends. Thanks again for checking out this episode of More Than Blockchain, and I'll see you next time.